everyone, this is Joan and welcome to my channel. Today I will share with you an important piece of information when applying in an ESL teaching company as a tutor. I've been job hunting for almost a month now and have compiled videos of myself doing interviews, and so far I've learned my mistakes, which I think are very common for first-timers like me. First part of the video will be the tips or what should be done before applying in an online ESL company. The second part will be the tips when doing interviews. I'm not an expert on this part, but nonetheless, I will share what I think are the most important things when doing interviews. I will also include some commonly asked questions, which I think are being asked by almost all of the interviewers in the ESL teaching industry. Let's begin. Before application, research some important details about the company and the job. Since you are the applicant, it is best to start with some company overview as well as the FAQ, because the FAQ will contain the information for qualifications and technical requirements. If you don't pay attention to the FAQ, then most likely you will just waste your time and effort applying on a job which you did not qualify in the first place. Some company requires certifications like TESOL and the like, and some are only accepting applicants with bachelor's degree. Internet connection and speed is also being checked. Also check the equipment needed. They are very strict with the system of your computer as well as the headset with a noise cancelling feature and a camera with at least 720 MP. Research about the company policies because some of them are requiring their teachers to open their schedule, say Mondays to Fridays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Research about the mode of payment because some of the companies require a PayPal account and for some a bank account. You should also be ready with your updated curriculum vitae or resume because most of the application process requires you to upload your resume. You can also prepare a photo of your government ID because sometimes it is needed. Lastly, you should at least have a Gmail account, a Skype or Zoom account because this will be the medium of communication between you and your recruiter. In the event that you went through the application process and will be doing your interview, review the details sent by your recruiter carefully and familiarize yourself with the platform to be used. I've attended some interviews where there is only one interviewer and a lot of interviewees, and you don't want to be the cause of delay of the interview process simply because you can't unmute yourself on Zoom. Let's move on to the second part of this topic, which is the tips when doing interviews and the commonly asked questions. Number 1 is to practice your speaking skills. You may have noticed that I'm speaking in English though I am a Filipino. Why? Because I want to practice my English speaking abilities. You should know that when you are speaking alone or with a close friend, you feel like you are fluent enough to handle an English conversation, but attending an interview where you can't see your interviewer and your camera is on gives you extra nervousness, which can affect your speech. You may stutter, you may use too much fillers like or so, or you can't just get your thoughts right. So practice speaking in English while having a sweet smile on your face. Remember, if you want to become proficient in English, you have to speak the language. Number 2 is to do your homework. Before attending an interview, you should do your homework. You should know some of the important things about the company, like their market, their mission and vision statements, things like that. It will give the interviewer an impression that you are really interested to work with them. Number 3 is to practice eye contact. This is a really important thing when doing an interview, be it physical or virtual interview. Since we are talking about a virtual interview, you should look at the camera directly. Imagine that the person you are talking to is inside the camera. Yeah, I know that's weird, but that's the only way to connect with your interviewer and let him know that you know what you're talking about and you are being sincere with your answers. Avoid looking elsewhere, which I think is very common, especially when we are being asked about something in our history, like work history, which includes details like dates or year. Number 4, kiss. Keep it short and sweet. When doing interviews, keep your answers concise. Not answering the question concisely will just lead to jumbled ideas which you can't express well. Before the call, your recruiter may ask you to provide a screenshot of your computer's specifications, your resume, your speed test result, or you will be asked to share your screen so that they can validate if you have the required internet connection. Okay, so let's move on to the commonly asked questions. Prior to the interview, you can prepare your answers to the following, but make sure to deliver it naturally, not some kind of memorized answer. You know what I mean. Number 1 is, tell me about yourself. Old but gold. Number 2, how did you know about the company? Number 3, what is your daily routine, or what is your normal schedule since the pandemic happened? Number 4, what are the possibilities that you would cancel your booked class? Number 5, what do you know about the company? Number 6, tell me about your work history. When asked about this question, you just can't say the name of the company you previously worked at. You should include vital information which you think can enhance the chance of passing the interview. Number 7, why do you want to become an online English teacher? This question might be asked if your course is something not related to education, or if you have no experience in ESL teaching at all, or if you just quit your job and just, looking for a new opportunity. Number 8, can you tell me a time when you had to deal with a difficulty or failure in your life? When asked about behavioral questions like this, always remember the STAR method: situation, task, action, and results. If you answer the question this way, it will give the interviewer the complete answer he's looking for, and this will eliminate the follow-up questions. Number 9, how many hours per week can you render? For this question, since you have visited the FAQ, you have the reference for the required hours of work per week. Number 10, can you convince me that this job is for you? Answer this question with confidence. Confidence is believing in yourself and your strengths. Number 11, if ever you'll get hired and had a difficulty in getting booked on your first week, what will you do to improve your booking rate? Okay, so that would be all of the most commonly asked questions in an interview for the application for online ESL teacher. Please do note that application process as well as interview process in every ESL teaching company varies. This is just a guide to help you with your application process, which can enhance your chance of getting hired but will not guarantee it. Part of some of the company's interview strategy is a skit. The interviewer will pretend to be a student and you will be the teacher. It's like a short demo lesson for about 5 minutes on really random free talk topic, so prepare yourself and practice. I hope this video will be a helpful guide for first-timers out there who are planning to apply as an ESL teacher. If you like this video, please don't forget to support my channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Share this video to your friends and loved ones, and may God bless us all. See you on my next video, and good luck!